Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer Miller. Excuse me for burping right there. Also known as Amethyst Winters. I am a mother, an author, and a makeup lover. And these videos have nothing to do with any of the above. Except all of the above. Because these are, as you saw by the title, and if you are clicking on this on a Sunday, which preferably if I'm not floating it right, it is a Sunday. That means it is my Sunday motivationals are back, and I'm trying to do this every week. Crossing my fingers from here on out, I will do it every week. I'm liking these. I'm going to start doing a little more scripture. So for those of you who are not of the faith, that is fine. If you're, I don't expect these to be 10.9 million views, I don't expect that. Even if I ever get to that many views, I don't expect them to be there. This is for those that need it. And not everybody needs it. And some people need it and don't know they need it. And some people need it but don't want to watch it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be ready for it. And not everybody is. So, but as you saw by the title, this is another one on wealth, and I will admit I had to kind of prepare. And one of the things I want to start off with is get back to basics. When I say that, I watched the movie, it's called The Meta Secret Law of Attraction, full movie. It's on my TV right now. I watch that quite often, and I haven't watched it in several weeks. I watch it for many reasons. I watch it to get knowledge for this and to do my videos, but I also watch it to fill my heart and my mind and my soul back up with hope. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we let the outside world beat us down, and we are full of negativity, and it just pulls it, and all the positivity and all the good hard work that we've done so far just kind of goes right out the door, because in goes all that yuckiness. So what I've actually been doing in the past few days, and it's really been helping, and it doesn't have anything to do with this either, but it does. It's all kind of part and parcel of the whole package. And yeah, I know I'm really known for saying the part and parcel part. I don't care. Oh, my hair, by the way, I edited this out of the video, but at the beginning of the video, because it was recording, you saw me messing with my hair because it's a mess. But I had it all up, but it was all poof. So, yeah, no. I was like, I'm just going to take it down. I'm doing a little bit of other things on the side. I have to multitask because I do not have as much hours in the day as I like. None of us do. We got to do what we got to do when we can do it. That's all there is to it. Sometimes we have to do 3 and 4 things at once. And that's what I'm doing right now. But one of the things, and I just watched it, so I have it fresh on my mind, is one of the guys, he talks about what it takes, and he's actually the author to the Chicken Soup for the Soul, and he is talking about, he said it's not just enough to visualize. That's part of it, definitely part of it. You need to visualize, but it's not enough. He breaks down the word attraction, and he said the last 6 letters, yes, I had to make certain he was right. The last 6 letters are action. It takes action. You can't just sit at home and expect it all to come to you. You have to get out there and do something. That depends, that's actually everything. Anything and everything. It requires action. He also referenced the word satisfaction, and I'm gonna, nope, not gonna be able to. Satis, it comes from the Latin word satis, and I am not I can't quite remember what what satis means, but I can do this. I can do this. Let's see. But again, action. Oh, enough. Enough action. That's what it meant. It stood for enough action. And you can't expect work to get there. And that was one of the points they make in the video too. You can't work, but it does require action. What's the difference? Dead end job, ring a bell? Yeah, no. But if it's, I can't promise you everybody who does this is going to get rich, even if you do it well. I can't promise that. That is not in me to promise. But, because not everybody is supposed to be. I may not be supposed to be. I believe I am. In my heart of hearts, I know how it's going to happen. I know what, vaguely when I have a very good visualness, they didn't have this problem making the movie. But I have a very good visual tool. Make sense? But I can visualize it. I can see it happening. I'm 99.999999999% certain it is going to happen. One day. Probably way far in the future. But I'm good with that because things take time. I don't believe anything happens overnight. As the saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. Things take time. Even if, this is how I believe it's going to happen for me. Everybody has their own platform. Everybody has their own niche. Me is not makeup. I like my makeup. I hope you like this. This was actually done, I know, totally irrelevant, but while we're mentioning it real fast, because it is part of it, but just a smaller part of it. I won't say a very small part of it, but just a smaller part of it. Whereas the bigger ones are my writing. I believed I could write since I was little ago. Let's go back to makeup real fast. Okay, so isn't this a beautiful shade? Would you believe that is it's called NYC New York Color. Not New York City, but New York Color. And it is a very inexpensive brand, like Wet n Wild inexpensive, and those I believe were like $2 to $3, and I've had it for like 6 years. It is still in good shape. Look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Sorry, just had to mention it. Moving back on. You got to know these things too. You got to appreciate everything about it. I haven't done my gratitude journal in days. I'm doing it tonight. I am doing it tonight. And also there's something I've been doing lately that I want to mention too. But let me get back to this and I'll try to remember to get back to that. That's usually what happens. I forget. Take action. Know what you want. One of the main keys and I will stress, I will make this a whole length video on another day, but do what you love. Then it'll come to you. It'll come to you. I know, right? But it will. So do what you love. Take the action to make it happen. He said this is how he believes it works. Asking, believing, receiving. But he said the second step, and part of that second step of believing, or a second step in it, I guess, is action. So one of the things I've been doing this week, and because I've been really weak with doing this, sorry, computer's going hiss at me. One of the things I've been really weak with doing this, and it is my writing. And if I'm going to get there, I have to write, right? Duh. 2 different writes there, by the way. So I've been really weak the past few months, all the way probably to last year sometime. It's been spotty, very spotty. So this week I was determined. I was like, even if it's only a little bit, I have to write every day. I have to get back to it. I have to. So I believe I started Saturday, and if I'm not mistaken, I've written every day since Saturday. I don't recall missing a day. I wish I knew for certain, but when I save, it saves daily. But I might have missed Monday, because I wrote last night. Sorry, I'm just trying to make certain I'm telling the truth. But I had to get back to the basics. I had to get back. I'm not writing much. My typical writing day for an hour, I can do anywhere from 900 to 1,300 words. Averages 1,000, obviously, if you can figure that out. I mean, anybody could. But the 900 is like when I'm distracted and stuff, and 1,300 is like when I'm in the zone. It just comes like that. So, but I had to get back to basics. I had to start writing. I had to get down there, and even if it's only 100 words, which is like 10 to 15 minutes, I had to do it, because I'm not getting anywhere. The book's not getting published if I don't do the work. How is it going to get published if it's not there? You can't publish air. It's just not possible. If it's makeup, if you don't practice the makeup, you're not going to get anywhere. If you don't put out, if it's to be you to start, if you don't put out the videos, you're not going to get anywhere. If it's to run your own company, if you don't make the product, practice on working and getting it better, you're not going to get anywhere. You have to put in the effort. That is one of the main things I wanted to stress with this video. Mind you, anything I tell you in these videos, I'm almost all the time I'm doing it. And it is something that I have just lived with, so it's fresh on my mind and it's fresh in me. Now, the gratitude journal, I'm getting back to that. I am going to start doing that again. I gotta start doing that again because, yep. So, the other thing I wanted to mention that I've been doing lately is at work, because I have a problem. We all have problems. I have a problem with positivity. And one of the things I know about this, for it to work, you have to be like a beacon of positivity. And it's hard when things are going wrong constantly. It's hard. But even me, in all the ways that I'm blessed, I still have a job. I'm still, I'm going to work every day. I'm still at full time. I make good money. I don't make great money. Nowhere near great money. Nowhere near what I want to make. And what I make is just, but anyway, with everything, I make good money. So, even with all my blessings though, it can still be a struggle to stay positive. I have trouble judging people, and especially strangers. Not just strangers, but strangers. I'll think negative thoughts towards customers. Oh, that one is just, and oh, and it just, so I immediately take those thoughts and I basically push that out of the door, and I just start thinking about things that I love. I love my boyfriend. Oh my gosh, I have an amazing boyfriend. I love my children. They are wonderful. I love my home. I love that I can make YouTube videos. I love applying makeup. And I just think of those things. And sometimes it's gratitude. It's basically what it boils down to. It boils back down to gratitude, being grateful. Sometimes I think the same thing over and over just to get my frame of mind back in the game of where it needs to be. But that is what I do to keep being positive. It works for me. Might work for you. Forgive the shirt. It's dirty. My bad. I meant to change it, but I didn't. I'm sorry, and it has a stain. And I wore this the other day, and I'm wearing it again. My bad. But it happens. You're not going to judge me. I know. I know. So, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I am going to say so much. Thank you so much for watching. Without you, it would just be a video. It'd be a video in the air just floating along. 0 views. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate all of my subscribers. Words won't come out. Thank you so much. I am so grateful to all of you. To my new ones. You guys are friends. I know a few of you. I want to give a shout out so bad to some new ones, but my mind, Queen of Hearts, she's a new one. I cannot think of her name. It's a long name. Oh, but she's a new one. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Anybody who's new here who has not subscribed, I would love it if you would. I put these up every Sunday. Might help you. You never know. You never know what's coming. You never know. I also do a lot of makeup videos. I also do some hauls. I had a lot of hauls lately because taxes and then stimulus. Yay! It's going to slow down considerably because I got a lot. We're going to slow down. Plus, I paid off some credit cards. I was able to use those that I paid off. That's also how I was able to do it all. Anyway, we're going to slow down because time to slow down. But I do makeup. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to stop talking about it. If you want to, hit that notification bell because I am all over the place. These are supposed to be on Sundays. Sometimes they're on Mondays. Sometimes Tuesdays. It all depends. I also have videos up on Mondays, almost every Monday. Every Thursday is my Show My Stashes. And the rest of them just kind of like, woo, up in the air. So, I hope you all have a great day. I hope you will consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, shut up. Okay, have a great day. I will see you in my next video. Bye.